Here are all the abilities Jinwoo unlocked in Solo Leveling Season 2. Monster Language. Within the Red Gate, Jinwoo faces the leader of the Snow Elves, Baruka. During this encounter, Jinwoo realized that he can understand Baruka, even though the monster is speaking a different language. This is when Jinwoo discovers that the system allows him to easily communicate with monsters. Not only does he understand what Baruka is saying, Jinwoo himself is also able to speak in the Elvish tongue. Advanced Strength Stats. After taking care of the Red Gate, Jinwoo's mission for acquiring the Elixir of Life continues, and he enters the S-rank dungeon known as the Demon Castle. In order to advance further, Jinwoo has to collect 10,000 demon souls. Jinwoo spends a week killing monsters in hordes with the help of his shadow army. The battle experience gives Jinwoo an immense amount of energy and further enhances his strength stats. This allows Jinwoo to use his lightning speed and intense strength to defeat the boss on the 50th floor, Avaricious Vulcan. He manages to bring down the giant demon in one swift blow. By the end of the week-long excursion, Jinwoo manages to reach the 75th floor thanks to his powers. And with all the souls collected, it's easier for him to defeat the next floor boss. Artifact Set Bonus. Once Jinwoo and his shadow army make their way to the 75th floor, they come across Metis, a guide of souls. While the monster may look intimidating, it only takes Jinwoo one powerful strike to defeat the enemy. At the end of the battle, Jinwoo receives unique artifacts which give him an extra damage boost. The earring from the Avaricious Vulcan and the bone necklace of Metis provide a set bonus which raises all stats by 5 levels. However, there is one more empty slot in the system, which suggests that Jinwoo will have to defeat the final boss in order to get the full set bonus. Even though the artifacts are not complete, they provide an added bonus on top of Jinwoo's intense power. On top of the artifacts, Jinwoo also received the Orb of Avarice, which was dropped by the Vulcan. This strange glowing ball can enhance the magical abilities of the user. Even though the unique sphere cannot enhance Jinwoo's abilities directly, it will enhance the powers of the shadow mages under Jinwoo's command. Shadow Skill Enhancements. Despite retreating from the Demon Castle before reaching the 100th floor, the experience that Jinwoo gained from collecting 1,000 demon souls is also reflected in the level of his shadow army. By the end of the week-long missions, both Igris and Tank receive a level up as well. This means that the shadow monsters perform better and faster on the battlefield. The enhancement also makes it easier for Jinwoo to use his shadows for a shared sensory perception. This allows him to use the shadows to hear and see everything, making it easier to keep an eye on loved ones or track down enemy targets. Jinwoo's capacity for the Shadow Army is also increasing because he ends up gaining over 100 soldiers. Even though not all Shadow soldiers are high-ranked, their increasing numbers makes it easier for Jinwoo to take care of enemies like high orcs and swarming ants. Monarch's Domain. After coming out of the Demon Castle dungeon, Jinwoo joins a mining team and is naked to join an A-rank dungeon raid. The group end up running into high orcs and then eventually face the dungeon boss, Kargalgan. During this intense fight, Jinwoo reveals that he received a new ability after reaching the 75th floor in the Demon Castle. This ability is known as Monarch's Domain, and it allows the user and his soldiers a massive damage buff within a limited space. Jinwoo uses this ability to amplify his own damage and the damage of his shadows. Within the domain, Jinwoo can alter his surroundings to gain control over the battleground. He can change terrain and set up traps for monsters. The power amplification provided by this ability allows everyone within to fight at their full potential without any restrictions. The domain also provides sufficient protection and shielding from powerful attacks. With the help of the Monarch Domain's buff, the amplified Shadow Army ultimately kills Kargalgan, allowing Jinwoo to resurrect him as a shadow. Shadow Exchange. Once Jinwoo defeats Baran and completes the Demon Castle dungeon, he receives a new skill, known as Shadow Exchange. This ability allows the user to switch locations with a designated shadow soldier, which means that Jinwoo could quickly move around the battlefield and use his shadows to teleport to distant locations. The ability essentially turns the shadows into gates as well, which allows Jinwoo to quickly travel to Jeju Island when things start to look dire. However, despite the massive advantage, the Shadow Exchange ability has a 3-hour cooldown period, thus making it difficult for Jinwoo to spam the ability. Elixir of Life. After gaining the final ingredient, Jinwoo is able to craft the Elixir of Life for his mother. While not a strength-related ability, the Elixir of Life is also an important addition to Jinwoo's growing list of abilities. With the help of the Elixir, Jinwoo is able to awaken his mother from the eternal sleep, a condition which is notoriously difficult to recover from. The Elixir allows Jinwoo to recover from any lethal diseases and debuffs, turning him into an excellent healer as well. Unfortunately, the Elixir only works on serious ailments, and does not treat mortal wounds. This is why it fails to heal Cha Hae-in during her fight with the Ant King. Fatal Strike Upgrade, Skill Mutilation. Jinwoo first received the Fatal Strike ability during a dungeon run. This ability extends to his daggers and allows Jinwoo to wield them with more precision and power. During the second raid on Jeju Island, Jinwoo had to fight his strongest adversary yet, the Ant King. The mutated monster almost overpowers Jinwoo, but at the last second, Jinwoo upgrades the Fatal Strike skill to Mutilation. This new ability not only increases the damage done by Jinwoo's daggers, but also allows the user to unleash rapid strikes, targeting the enemy's vital spots. Triggering this lethal upgrade in the middle of the fight granted Jinwoo the upper hand, and he even managed to cut off the Ant King's arms. After releasing an initial wave of dagger strikes, Jinwoo is able to unleash another wave which completely neutralizes the Ant King. Mutilation is a maxed out ability, which means that it is one of the strongest attacks Jinwoo can rely upon. This last second upgrade allowed Jinwoo to win the grueling fight against the Ant King. Level 100. The System. By the end of the second Jeju Island arc, Jinwoo was able to reach the long-awaited level 100 in the system. Although there is no precise knowledge of how this level will affect Jinwoo's abilities, it's clear that reaching level 100 is going to be another massive power upgrade for Jinwoo. His abilities are bound to receive upgrades, and the Shadow Soldiers will also see a boost in their level. Jinwoo's strength stats along with his energy reserves will also receive significant boosts. Overall, reaching level 100 is going to increase Jinwoo's threshold and perhaps allow him to reach a new realm of power. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to be notified of any latest uploads. That said, see you in the next one.